Right on this board, I think I have the opportunity to check or bet. I mean, betting small would be. I think I like checking. I think maybe it gives him a chance to bet some air if he does have any air here. Okay, he checks again. I'll be expecting him to bet like really any hand he'd be continuing with here. So unfortunately, I just think his range is just so full of air that, yeah, maybe I get an extra bet out of him. So I guess like my read was way off there. He didn't have air after checking twice, which is quite surprising. So the small blind's calling range is going to be some pocket pairs, some broadways, some ace high, some ace X, some sort of weaker aces. Ace 10, ace 9 suited, maybe some ace 5s, some suited connectors, 6, 7. He's going to have a ton of continues on this board, and I'm not going to be betting 3 streets for value here with this hand, so I'm just going to go ahead and check behind. He checks again. Now I'm sort of never expecting him to really check an ace twice. And I do think that like he has some pocket pairs that could potentially get some value from here. I'm gonna be betting huge, but we will be putting in a, like, our hand is quite strong on this board for the most part. I guess like his 7-8 gets there. Maybe like he could have some 9-10 that we'll call here. Hands like that. Although I suspect he might just be betting. And like 9-10 there on the turn, but you never really know. It's quite likely we have the best hand, but I guess maybe we get some protection. Yeah, just like some random like 9-10, things like that'll fold. My hand might just be a little bit too weak. It's 2 players. I don't know. I think it's close. It's nice if they both fold overs. Sort of suspect bigger pairs would have the bigger. Well, now I just have no idea. I'm just going to try to take this hand to showdown. Okay, with sevens, I'm going to elect a 3-bet here. I'm going to use a smaller sizing. I think most of my range would prefer to have sort of a smaller 3-bet sizing in the spot. And sevens, get some under the gun open. Maybe this is close at a table where we're not going to get 4-bet. I mean, most tables. Okay, so all of our overpairs are still intact here. I see this player's all in. This is a hand we benefit a lot from getting protection, getting a hand like 2 overs to fold. Okay, so when he calls, I think he has hands like some backdoor straight draws, maybe like a couple Broadway hands, some 9x, 9-10. We benefit greatly from protection here. But I don't think we can just keep betting, unfortunately. It's a good card for us. He checks again. I guess like maybe we'd be trying to get value from ace high with a small bet. I'm just not sure how thin that is. Another small 3-bet in position. Here we have ace high, we have a gut shot, we have backdoor to the nuts. We should have a lot of check raises on this board. This probably could be one of them for sure. I'm tempted to just complete here against 2 limps. Okay, an ISO range or an ISO raise in position against the limp. This may just be an outright fold. 7's out of position, probably doesn't play that well. Especially we might be playing a bloated pot here with 2 other players. Expect this limp range to be some pocket pairs, some suited connectors, maybe a hand like ace 10, some bad aces. Can this hand, we don't really need much protection. We have a draw to the nuts. I guess the question is, do we raise here? Do we just call? I think we just call and give him a chance to bet more on the river. Similar story here. Do we raise more? Do we just call? We just call. Okay, so we have to have some raises. I think for smaller size here, I would continue, but I think it's that sizing. I'm just gonna let it go. This is a spot where I like the 3-bet. Not really sure what to do in this spot. Need to look this one up. I think he's got a lot of hands that interact pretty well with this board. Some suited connectors, king queen, some king jack, some king 10 maybe. We have a backdoor, not flush draw. This flop's going to be better for the caller than the raiser for the most part. I still have all the overpairs. I definitely want to have some checks. Wow, this is crazy how this keeps happening. Yeah, he's checked twice. I think he's really weighted towards air here. I guess maybe he could have a, I mean, I'm expecting to even be betting a hand like queens, queen X. So this feels weird, but I'm just going to check behind. Okay, I guess we just try to get heroed with the larger sizing. Try to make it look a little, I don't know.